So today I thought I'd just do a quick video on my breadfruit tree. As you can see, uh, my tree is starting to produce breadfruit. So these are obviously quite small, just starting to form. They'll actually get about the size of a cantaloupe, so they have a fair amount of growth ahead of them. I'm not an expert on breadfruit by any means as far as the trees. I guess this would be technically like the male flower. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just going to make an assumption here that that's like the male flower. And anyways, this is obviously the fruit. They have a million uses for them. The most common is to slice them up and fry them, and tastes very much like fried potato or French fries. I like it. I'm actually a fuss eater, but of course I do enjoy it. But the thing with breadfruit is when you cut into it, it creates a stickiness, a gummy stickiness on the knife, and for me, it's a little bit too much of a pain to make for myself. So usually I'll just have like one, and that'll be enough breadfruit for me for the season, because it also produces quite a bit of food from one fruit. But probably, and the other thing is breadfruit trees are actually a very messy tree. They shed their leaves constantly. It's the only tree in the entire yard that I actually rake up my yard for just to clean them up. Probably one of the things I appreciate most about breadfruit trees is the bark and the trunk. As you can see, quite colorful, quite beautiful. This particular tree actually a few years ago suffered a fair amount of damage. You can see a branch here that's been dead, this one here, and there's quite a few branches. A few years back we had a very severe drought, and this tree did not respond well, and many of its limbs ended up dying. So it's been in recovery for a few years. But right now, I think because of the rain, we've actually got quite a bit of fruit on the tree. But if things get too dry, then what's going to happen is these will end up falling off, which happens on occasion. But yeah, anyways, just a quick video on breadfruit. Like I said, not an expert. Don't know a lot about them, but just happen to have a breadfruit tree in my yard.